Welcome to TPM Vid's Disney Beat, where we talk about all things Disney. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video. We also have Instagram and Twitter. You can find us at TPM Videos. March 15th, 2020 marked the day Walt Disney World closed all 4 of its theme parks in Florida due to COVID-19. The pandemic has affected the entire world, forcing us to adapt and change the way we do things. Well, after 4 months, the time is here for Walt Disney World to reopen the theme parks once again. On July 11th, Magic Kingdom and Disney's Animal Kingdom opens, then July 15th is the opening for Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot. A lot will be different moving forward, so today we're going to speak about all these changes from reservations to safety measures, what's not opening, plus taking a look at what new attractions have been added this year. It's a complete 2020 guide, so sit back as we count down the top 10 new changes at Walt Disney World in 2020. Number 10. The theme parks will be operating at a reduced capacity, so first off, you need to make a reservation through the Walt Disney World website to enter the parks. You're only able to enter 1 park per day, which means that park hopping is currently not available. Disney Resort Hotel guests with theme park tickets can make reservations for the entire length of their stay. Existing ticket holders with no Disney Hotel accommodations can make reservations for the number of days their ticket is valid. And annual pass holders can make reservations for up to 3 days at a time or the length of their stay if they're staying at a Disney World hotel. The online reservation system is pretty straightforward and easy to use, but there is a chance that availability is not open for the days you want to visit. Disney has a really useful Park Pass availability calendar. As you can see, getting further away from the current month, there is more availability that opens up. You just need to make sure you have valid theme park tickets. And speaking of tickets, the hard-ticketed event Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at Magic Kingdom has been canceled for the 2020 season. Now, in terms of reservations, you may want to also take note that dining reservations have also resumed, allowing you to reserve dining 60 days in advance compared to the previous 180-day window. Number 9. As a response to COVID-19, Disney has implemented some new safety measures. These not only protect you, but the thousands of cast members who are in constant contact with thousands of guests every single day. Before entering the parks, everyone will undergo contactless temperature screenings. If you display a temperature of 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, you and the rest of your party will not be able to enter the park at that time. Some great news is that contactless bag check scanners will be introduced at all the parks in the near future, and Animal Kingdom is already testing them. Now, to continue the trend of contactless interactions, Disney is eliminating the fingerprint scanner at the turnstiles. You'll just need to scan your park ticket or pass to enter. Face coverings are also required in the theme parks at all times for cast members and guests ages 2 and up. The mask must fully cover your nose and mouth, fit snug against the face, and be secured with ties or ear loops. Masks will be strictly enforced, but each park has relaxation stations that are designated mask-free rest areas. Now, wearing masks is still in addition to physical distancing, and it starts right in the parking lot. Disney has suspended the operation of the parking lot trams, so you and your party will need to walk from your car to the front gates. Inside the parks, Disney has made a lot of adjustments to promote physical distancing. On rides, individual parties will be spaced out between rows. Plus, you'll find signs, ground markings, and plexiglass barriers to separate the switchbacks in the queues and loading areas. All of these measures will help you and your party navigate physical distancing and make your visit to Walt Disney World feel as safe as possible. Number 8. Fastpass is a popular way to experience many of the rides at Walt Disney World, but Disney has temporarily suspended the Fastpass Plus system. This means that everyone who enters the park that day now has an equal chance of getting to experience all the rides, including the popular ones. You should, however, note that a virtual queue will still be used for Rise of the Resistance at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The good news is that you don't need to get to the park super early to grab a boarding pass. You'll have 3 opportunities to join the virtual queue at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. And this will give everyone more of an equal chance to experience the ride. Now, the ride and attraction lineup for the parks has been modified, so here is what will not be open, starting with Magic Kingdom. The Walt Disney World Railroad, which was shut down for the construction of Tron, will still not be open. Enchanted Tales with Belle, the Casey Jr. Splash Pad, A Pirate's Adventure Treasure of the Seven Seas, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, and Stitch's Great Escape / Character Greeting. At Animal Kingdom, Primeval Whirl and the Boneyard will be closed, and at Epcot, the only attraction that won't be open is Turtle Talk with Crush. Lastly, at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Star Wars Launch Bay will be closed, as well as Savi's Workshop, which really isn't an attraction, but it's an experience. With the park being so heavily focused on live entertainment, there is going to be a lot missing from Hollywood Studios, as well as the other 3 parks for that matter. Number 7. On top of the modified ride experiences, Disney has also suspended most live entertainment and fireworks shows for the time being. So a park like Hollywood Studios will be missing shows like Beauty and the Beast live on stage, Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, The Frozen Sing-Along, Jedi Training Academy, the Disney Junior Dance Party, Voyage of the Little Mermaid, Fantasmic, Star Wars Fireworks, as well as the Streetmosphere entertainment like the Citizens of Hollywood and the Green Army Men. Seeing what's closed really makes you realize how big of a role live shows and entertainment plays at Hollywood Studios. Now at Animal Kingdom, Festival of the Lion King, Finding Nemo the Musical, Rivers of Light, and Up a Great Bird Adventure will be closed, plus all musical acts will not be performing. At Magic Kingdom, they have temporarily suspended the Welcome Show, the Main Street Trolley Show, Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair, the Festival of Fantasy Parade, Move It, Shake It, Mouse Can Dance It, and the Fireworks Spectacular Happily Ever After. The Dapper Dans and the Citizens of Main Street are also among the list of entertainment acts not performing, but the Main Street Philharmonic will be. At Epcot, the Fireworks Spectacular Epcot Forever will not perform, including all the street performers and musical acts of World Showcase, such as the Voices of Liberty. However, the America Gardens Theater will showcase groups like Mariachi Cobre and the Jamators. Entertainment offerings could very well change across the 4 parks and things could be added, but at this moment in July, these performances have been suspended. Number 6. In addition to shows and live entertainment, character meet and greets in their traditional form have also been suspended at all 4 parks. But don't worry, all your favorite Disney pals will still be around the parks in some new and exciting ways. Let's start off at Animal Kingdom. On Discovery River, expect to see character cruises floating on by, featuring Donald's Boat Bash, the Mickey and Friends Flotilla, and more. At Magic Kingdom, you can expect interactions at a distance with characters like Jack Sparrow and the Country Bears on top of buildings, plus mini cavalcades along the parade route. This includes the Mickey and Friends and the Goofy Cavalcade, Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure, the Princess Processional, and the Fantasyland Friends Cavalcade. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, they're hosting their own motorcades down Hollywood Boulevard, featuring Disney Junior stars, Mickey and Friends, and Pixar pals. Then in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, expect characters to appear on top of building platforms and under the tie echelon. Lastly, at Epcot, World Showcase will be the place to find processions with your favorite Disney pals in the Mickey and Friends World Tour, plus the Frozen Promenade and the Princess Promenade. Number 5. Another change that was well underway before Walt Disney World closed in March was the Cinderella Castle transformation. And when you walk into the park now, expect the castle to look a little different. Instead of the blue and white color scheme, it's now blue and pink, or rose gold if you want to be fancy. Here you can see the difference in color on the tops of the spires as they were painting. The rose gold color on the body of the castle is pretty prominent, and this color scheme reminds me a lot of Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland. Personally, I feel they went a little overboard with the gold accents and trim. It seems a bit overpowering when you compare it to the old look, and it's quite a difference. The vibrant colors have an elegance to them, but I do think it'll look a lot better once it starts to fade under the intense Florida sun, which is probably why they went so vibrant in the first place. It might take some getting used to, but I think I like it. So what are your thoughts on the new color scheme of Cinderella Castle? Comment below. Number 4. Another piece of attraction news that's come to light in June of 2020 is Disney announcing Splash Mountain to be rethemed to Princess and the Frog. Disney began developing the concept to reimagine the popular log flume ride back in 2019. And although no detailed information was released regarding specific show scenes, they did say the new adventures with Princess Tiana will pick up after the film. From the concept art, you can see that Chickapin Hill is being transformed into Mama Odie's house, and we'll be joining Tiana and Louis on a musical adventure as they prepare for their first Mardi Gras performance. The ride will also feature songs from the movie, and when you think of the visuals and music from Princess and the Frog, I couldn't think of a better film to replace Splash Mountain. Just imagine the current Splash Mountain finale with Dig a Little Deeper, and the energy is just perfect. I'm expecting a visually stunning experience with traditional animatronics. And Imagineers get 10+ minutes to tell Tiana's incredible story. If they had built a brand new ride themed to Princess and the Frog, we all know it would only be 4 to 5 minutes given Disney's track record for short ride times on newer attractions they've developed. So we actually get more Princess and the Frog, which is pretty great. No official dates were given as a timeline for the transformation, but Splash Mountain in its current form will still be available for the time being when the parks are open. Number 3. Before the shutdown in March, Epcot had been seeing a lot of changes with its transformation, which included 3 new films debuting in January of 2020. Heading into the Land Pavilion first, you can find Awesome Planet. This 10-minute film features some visually stunning footage of our Earth, and with using in-theater effects, it tells the story of life on our planet and why it's important to care for it. Awesome Planet is narrated by Modern Family's Ty Burrell, who brings some comedic nuances into the storytelling.
Well, it's been a quick tour, but hopefully you're sold now on this dream home called Earth.
It's one film you don't want to miss. Over in World Showcase, you can find a new film in the Canada Pavilion called Canada Far and Wide in Circle Vision 360, and that's narrated by Schitt's Creek stars Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy. In this 12-minute film, you explore 5 regions, 6 time zones, and 57 miles of beautiful Canadian landscapes. Plus, the film still concludes with the iconic song Canada, You're a Lifetime Journey. The last film that opened in Epcot was the Beauty and the Beast sing-along in the France Pavilion. That ran in addition to Impressions de France. The sing-along wasn't on the list of attractions reopening, but Impressions de France was, so this may be the end of the sing-along. To be honest, the film reminded me of a DVD bonus feature, so this never returning again isn't a big loss in my opinion. I guess it was fun while it lasted. Number 2. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, you can now find the Mickey Shorts Theater, which opened in March of 2020. As you walk up into the marquee, there are some really fun moving posters. Then once you enter the theater, it's everything you'd expect a Mickey Mouse theater to look like, with all the seats designed as his iconic red shorts. The theater showcases the Mickey Mouse Short Vacation Fun. It's an original Mickey Mouse short created just for the attraction at Hollywood Studios, and it's 10 minutes of pure cartoon fun. You'll join Mickey and Minnie as we see their favorite vacation memories, including a trip to Potato Land. This theater is just one of the great ways to celebrate Mickey Mouse at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Now then, on to vacation fun!
Number 1. On March 4th, 2020, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway made its grand debut at Disney's Hollywood Studios. This marks the second trackless dark ride at Walt Disney World, and it's also Mickey's very first ride. Through a series of vibrant show scenes including a catchy new theme song, you're placed right in the middle of the wacky cartoon world of a Mickey Mouse short. With it being a trackless ride system, there are 4 slightly different ride experiences you can have based on the train you're in. It makes this a perfect ride to experience multiple times. It's really fun, and here on the channel there are 2 Runaway Railway videos you can check out. So what are your thoughts on the modified theme park experience after the closures? I'd love to know. Leave a comment down below to start a conversation, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video.